Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Ghostmaster. I'm a little bit on edge because I think there's a maintenance guy coming to fix my broken garage door here, so I may be interrupted partway through this, but thank you for joining me. Sorry about the delay between the previous video and this one. I was moving, things got a little hectic, but hopefully I should be able to today do Spooky Hollow and Ghost Breakers, and I'll be getting those up when I can. Right now, however, I'm going to be doing Spooky Hollow. A level that takes a long time, but is fun about it, if that makes any sense. Mostly things are kind of slow to happen, but the level's cool.
Spirits to add to our forces, and headless horsemen are one of the rarest haunters. After all, how often does a person on a horse lose their head? We have discovered that there is a conspiracy afoot to develop Spooky Hollow, one involving the summoning of a headless horseman known as the Dragoon. Your task is to find the conspirator, expose them to their fellow mortals, and find a way to recruit the Dragoon so that you may use it to punish the mortals who foolishly believe they can dabble in our affairs without fear of the consequences.
Alright, this is another do not scare people level, so we mostly, in this case, want people who can mess with the weather. So, let's go Whisper Wind, and what's Rain Dancer have? Rain Dancer, I guess, and not much useful there, or there. Let's keep looking here. Typhoon, that sounds like it'd be pretty helpful. Sure, let's go with that. Beyond that, we need Harriet, and we need Hard-Boiled. Hang on, actually. We need Hard-Boiled, and I think we actually also... No, we have Rain Dancer. Okay, so that'll be fine. Not really sure who else we would need here, so let's just toss on the other weather ones. Oops. Yeah. I always forget who I bring to these because it doesn't really make too much of a difference. So, let's go with this guy. Alright.
Identify the Dragoon's master, then reveal their identity to the other mortals.
Okay, this is my favorite haunter in this entire game. I don't know why his voice is so high-pitched, but for some reason I find it kind of cool when it's not just ear-bleedingly painful. Also, this is where I learned what a murder of crows was. Also, he is essentially the outside-only version of Clatterclaws, so where Buck is inside and outside, and Clatterclaws is just inside, he's outside. But his abilities have crows flying all over the place, so it kind of just makes him awesome. The second haunter to free here.
My tribe roamed this land hundreds of years ago. They called me Black Crow, their guardian, the strongest hunter. Then the outsiders came. They slew my kin, buried me in my own land, then built a wooden dwelling above my body. This land must be returned to the wild, as it was when I was alive, for my people and for the land.
You knew there had to eventually be one Native American haunter. Alright, so let's see here. We'll go Tempest, stick you right there.
Nefarious deeds transpire within the windmill's walls. Find some way to intervene.
Oh yes, and you may see that gray cloudiness over there. Oh, also there is the Dragoon who will occasionally run around scaring people to death, which is good because it gets you free plasm, but bad because certain people are kind of required to be around, and if they get scared off, things get bad. Alright, so the wind has cranked up the windmill, but he's just going to put on the brakes here so that the grindstone stops going and he can set his skull back up. Which I don't understand really how there's a skull, because I think the epitaph of the Headless Horseman guy says that his head was taken off by a cannonball, which would not leave much of a skull to speak of. Just gonna put that out there. Alright. My screen moving speeds are very slow. Let me find the Headless Horseman here, and it is possible to click on him and hear what he has to say, despite the fact that he doesn't actually show up down here. Come on. Run around somewhere. And you're gonna see people getting a bit uneasy by the winds out here. Oh, interesting. His gravestone is corpse, which of course makes sense. You may also notice this tree out here. Can't do anything with it. It's not a fetter, but it is there, and it will be important in a bit once I find the Headless Horseman and actually, you know, click on him. This is one of the few levels in the game I found where all of the main building, which is this one, is actually impossible to get inside. You can see inside of the windmill, but it's actually impossible to, fetter anything inside of it. And there's this little shed out here that you can also fetter things into. Ah, there he is.
Though I be not proud to serve my craven mortal master, I am bound by ancient law. I cannot leave his service until his schemes are revealed. Then, in accord with legend, mortal hand may return my skinless skull to my earthen grave.
So as you can see, Miss Mary Ellen Hamner was instantly scared off by him running by, which is not a problem because it just gets us free plasm. And I'm going to continue building up water. Okay, she's running away. So let's stick you here, get some rain going. Let's get a thunderclap. There we go.
Storm Talon, prince among elementals, answers your call of thunder and lightning. Let us ally to thwart all presumptuous mortals who dabble in astral affairs beyond their concern.
So, the second Easter egg, a ghost that apparently no one bothered to put any textures on. Because, yeah, what the heck. Oh, actually I do need that. Alright, let me get rid of the rain, because the rain is loud and annoying. Alright, the second thing we have to do is get rid of the house. This little wooden shed over here, which is simple enough to do. Just need to crank up the winds a bit. Which, as you can see, we have actually turned on the windmill again. And that small wooden hut is taking damage. That is good. Let's bench that. Oops, no. Ah, come on. Alright, let's find someone here and scare them a bit. Oh, actually, hang on, I need to test some things here. Who does gushing blood do? Actually, just gore. Okay, let me get the scarecrow because I can work with him. So what we do is we take Harriet, use ethereal gift, bind her right here. Okay, we need to shut off the wind because that's getting really annoying. Okay, there's a gift. Bench her. Him, gushing blood, bind, gift. Now, he should flood the area with blood. There we go. The area has been flooded with blood, and it touched the scarecrow. That voice is like, sometimes it's really cool, and other times it's just so annoying. Which is a shame, because I actually really like his design. I don't know, it's just a scarecrow, but it still is awesome for some reason. And he starts with Legion, a very awesome ability, which I'm going to use right here to get myself some free plasm. Oh my god, these people scare easily. Oh, and that's him gone. Alright, so now it looks like we might have enough for Typhoon. And if I make sure she only uses that... Bind... 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 Oh my god! Perfect synchronization on winds! And that guy's running away. Come on. Blow down the thingy. Alright, what do you got? You also have Tempest. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, Storm Talon. He is electrical and outside, which is a strange combination. But yeah, he is fairly useful, because he's fairly easy to fetter to things. And there goes the house.
Black Crow and the land, thank you, strange one. How may I repay your kindness?
And with Black Crow, we can do this. Let's see here. Bench, 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 bench. Possess. Now, all we need is for one of the guys here to go and find out what the guy is doing in the windmill. By possessing him, we make him immune to fear, which may be a bit late for that, but yeah, I suppose we'll just scare him away. Let's see. What I need now is for someone to walk over here, which I guess I'll use Hypnotic Image to do that. I forgot normally you bring someone with Obsession and put them on these violent/emotional ones. Blue Murder is usually a good choice. Doesn't look like it's catching anyone here. And I think I've scared away another one. Oh, not quite. Yeah, this is level, it takes a while, but it's not bad AI, it's more just the map is so large, it takes people a while to get from one place to another. Whew. She is terrified, and so is he. Oh, hey, that guy fell asleep. Got a random, random old guy. Oh, whoops. Well, she ran over there and got terrified. Lovely. So, yeah. I'm gonna speed this up now because otherwise I'm just gonna be sitting here for a while, and it will be silly. The fart sound when someone uses choking odor is kind of hilarious. Also, you can tell this is not an American game because odor. Okay, I don't know why, but Possess is doing some weird things, making people not move around much. Alright, so this chick over here is peeking in the window. Which actually makes me want to possess right there.
Do not allow the dragoon to chase the mortal from Spooky Hollow.
Yes, so now is, apparently I won't have sped up, we'll see. Now is the point when normally you're kind of screwed because that person needs to come into here and tell everyone, hey, guess what, there's a guy doing things out there. But the dragoon right there, as you see, will run around and terrify them, which pretty much will scare them away and you have to get someone else to go over and find it. But what you do is you possess and a person is immune to being scared. At that point, they can make it safely from one point to the other. And she goes inside, and
News of the cousin's treachery will doubtless bring a swift retribution.
alright, you may have seen it for just a second. Black Crow had this blue on him. What that meant was he was in an area where ghosts pretty much can't fetter, and once they're within those areas, you can't actually unbind them either, or you can't bench them. So, yeah, it's dangerous to go into areas like that, but this one only has these two places, and you're never in there for longer than about a second. So it tends to not matter. So as she slowly tiptoes her way over, I take a sip of my cherry lemonade. That sounded gross, I'm sure. We will see her tiptoe up, and I think she's gonna yell at the door here, or the window. Get him to come outside, and then yell at him some more, and that's enough to get him outside, at which point the Dragoon can chase him down. Also, this is one of the few maps where the actual goal of the map is just to free a single ghost. It's a bit like the Darkling levels in that respect. Except those are more get people from here to there rather than free the ghost, since that doesn't actually happen. So, she has yelled at the window, banged on it, and alerted his attention. And I believe got him to come outside. No, not with the skull, but yes, he has come outside. And if the camera would pan over correctly, she is now confronting him. And she's screaming at him because she's terrified. Alright, and now he's like, no way! But he can't do anything about it because she has the skull. What he'll do is he'll chase them down, and if they were to get scared by the Dragoon, he would take the skull back and continue his machinations, I guess. I don't know. But unfortunately, she can't be scared, so he's gonna skitter off somewhere else. And once we bury the skull, we will have a new quick objective, and all will be well. In fact, I'm gonna work on that right now. Yes, she is currently burying the skull. He's having issues. That blue vortex you just saw was what happens when he teleports from place to place, which he does when he reaches the end of his path. He binds on thoroughfares, and so pretty much he'll run along pathways, and when he reaches the end, he goes poof into nothing and then comes back. You know, I think I had this happen to me once before, and where it goes to look at him just as he teleported on the map. And I believe that is like, I think it breaks things. Alright, let me, I guess I'll restart and do it again. I'll be back when I get to this point again. Alright, we are back as everything slows down. And we have saved all of the ghosts, except for the Dragoon. They are currently carrying the skull to the correct position. And hopefully it'll work this time. I actually went much faster being able to go through it without having to explain it. But we'll see if that makes a difference.
My tired corpse may finally rest complete. Now turn me upon my erstwhile mortal master, and let him suffer twicefold the fear of his own victims.
Alrighty then. I like that guy's voice actor. He kind of puts on the southern accent fairly well. Not incredibly well, but, you know, it works. Go to. Alright, he's right there. We got the Dragoon, who has Chase. One of only, like, 2 or 3 who have Chase, actually. I like when he uses Chase, he really slows down like that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Slowly scaring him off. Toss whatever we got at him. Oh, I think he targeted the wrong person. Nope, he didn't. And I think that's it. I think he's good. What's he scared of? Hunted. What do you know? Played our cards right, he should just, yeah, instantly, boom, there he goes. And And there we have it. That is the level. We rescued the 3 ghosts, plus the 1 secret ghost that isn't technically supposed to be there, who I think was maybe a designer, like, not oversight, but they designed him sort of halfway and decided, nah, we don't really want him, we'll stick him in as an Easter egg, why not? Because, he's not very well textured, and it's really easy to miss him, and holy crap, I got a times 5! Wow. Pfft, that doesn't happen very often. Alrighty then. Well, with that done, I will leave it here. Next time we'll be doing Ghost Breakers, a very interesting but difficult and harrowing level. So thanks for watching, I will see you folks next time.